Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Beal. Three-pointer, no good. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. There's the three.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Barrett. Avdia pulls it in. Morris down low. Brunson defending. Kuzma. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Puts the move on. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Here's Grimes. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Right side Porzingis. Three-pointer. Beal. Washington gets it back. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Porzingis. Kuzma outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the three. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Well, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Washington with the ball after the basket by New York. Pass to Avdia. Out to Beal. The three is up. Randall pulls down the board. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Here's Avdia. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Morris for three. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Brunson against Morris. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Clock at 4. No good. Great D that time from Porzingis. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Oh, he tries a three. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And they recover it. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Offensive rebound. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter. New York trailing. Now Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Morris. Kuzma for three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Screen by Robinson. Barrett passes to Robinson. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Wizards with a lead. Down low. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the inside. Here's Robinson, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with it. Robinson defending. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Randall against Kuzma. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Lots of room. Robinson. It's good on the putback. Robinson's got 8.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Robinson finds Barrett. Back to Robinson. To the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. 3-pointer. Beal. That shot off the mark. New York goes the other way with it. Randall outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Morris outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Count that one. He's got 10.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
On the attack, Morris uses the glass to finish the layup, and the Wizards lead by 3. Talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Randall finds Barrett, and it's good for 2. Barrett's got 6 points.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Beal. Back to Kuzma. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
For 3, Randall on target from range. Randall's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Avdia. 26 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. Porzingis has got 8 here in this quarter. Now here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Randall outside. And stolen by Porzingis. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Wizards out in front. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be
19.
through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Quickly passes to Toppin. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Quickly. And he banks in the layup. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And New York's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Inside, here's Hartenstein. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And Gafford with the block. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Kispert. Hangs. And the layup is good. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Quickly finds Rose. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Knicks with the lead. Reddish with it. Now Wright defending. Toppin outside. Gafford grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Oh, he picked him clean. Toppin against Hachimura. Oh, a rattling two-handed jam.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Right, pass to Gafford. To the left wing, down low. They swipe it. In transition, here they come. Here's Toppin, pass to Hartenstein. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Toppin, left side, 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Martin, no good on the free throw.
For the Wizards, Will Barton. Shooting 1.
Washington trailing. Right outside. And it's flushed down. Oh, that's a nice jam.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. Takes it inside. The rebound by the Wizards. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Hachimura. The shot that time not on target. And New York will come the other way. Quickly passes to Toppin. Misses the layup.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And the first one at the line is good.
Cam Reddish. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Right side, Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. Brunson finds Randall. Back to Brunson. Now here's Reddish. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Washington shooting around 41%. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Kuzma. To the inside. Porzingis. They get it again. To tie it up. Avdia can't get it to go. And the Knicks shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Here's Reddish. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Reddish. And here's Randall. Defended by Kuzma. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Avdia. Reddish covering. Pass to Porzingis. Robinson with a steal. And they're on the break. Ahead. Here's Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Monte Morris. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New York?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Reddish. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Knicks ball.
Shot from the inbound. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Brunson, no good on the free throw. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Porzingis. Beal with it. Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And that one is hammered home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
On the wing, Kuzma. Morris outside. Beal outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A minute 29 left in the fourth. The 3 ball. Offensive board. Porzingis misses in close. The Knicks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Beal. Here's Randall. Over Kuzma. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randall. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Washington trailing.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. He's got to embrace the moment and Beal shining brightly.
Brunson on the drive. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Beal. And it's going to be a 3-second call. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Morris for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. And here are the Knicks. 4-point game. And Reddish gets it to go. 29 seconds left in the final quarter.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Avdia can't get it to go. Left side Reddish. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
come out of the gates strong. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Turner. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And he gets it back. Beal finds Porzingis. Back to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got the game going here with the first basket for the Wizards.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up to the Wizards. Pass to Kuzma. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
The shot by Turner, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Kuzma, no good there. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Halliburton for three. Here's Nembhard, covered by Morris. Smith for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kuzma passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Halliburton against Morris, and good that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Beal. Rebound by Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the pass to Nembhard to the inside. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Here's Turner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Kuzma outside. It's tipped. Porzingis kicks to Morris. Porzingis inside. Turner covering. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Now here is Smith. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. There's the dish to Turner. And he can't jam it through. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here is Halliburton. Healed outside. Pass to Turner. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Halliburton passes to Hield. Three-pointer. That shot off. And the Wizards now going the other way. Avdia with it. Now Smith defending. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Avdia. Back to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency and the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. Outside Turner. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner can make some tough baskets down low.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wizards up by 4. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for Indiana, we got Buddy Hield. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Beal, the pass to Abdia. Back to Kuzma. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Halliburton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Indiana.
Steady from behind the 3-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Pass to Porzingis. Turner with the steal. Smith with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Driving inside. Kicks to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Hield. Indiana moving it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance in the line. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Out to Kuzma. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. On the wing, Hield. Out to Turner. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Staying ahead of the defense. Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
Here's Nembhard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He feeds it to Turner. 5 on the clock. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Halliburton with the steal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Turner finds Halliburton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Beal against Halliburton. And here's Morris for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Up top, Kuzma, covered by Smith. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Halliburton on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Avdia. D right on him. On the wing, Morris. Kuzma, right side. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hield left side. Going inside. Count it.
Now that's a taste of how fearless and confident Buddy Hield can play. Love applying the pressure.
The Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw drops for Hield. 50 seconds left in the first half. Morris against Halliburton. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Indiana leading by 3. Hield, the pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. The shot will not fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The pass to Avdia. Beal against Hield. From past the arc. The shot by Beal, no good. Halliburton outside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Pacers 20.
Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Indiana leading. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Here's Duarte, down to 5 on the shot clock. Taylor passes Duarte over Kispert. The shot no good by Duarte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Hachimura. The kick out to Barton. In the corner, right with it. Launches a 3. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Indiana moving it around. Taylor with the ball. He's against Hachimura. The shot no good by Duarte. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, the defense opens up just for a quick second, and that's where Barton takes advantage. He jets into that gap and right towards the hoop.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And they recover it. For the lead. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right against McConnell. To the wing right side. Taylor passes to McConnell. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Indiana, Isaiah Jackson. At the line for
That's
2.
off as well, so he misses both. The Wizards with the lead. Over to the left wing. Back to right. The feed now to Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Taylor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Wright kicks to Kispert. Right against McConnell. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Wright. Kispert's got his first basket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
For Indiana, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. McConnell scanning the floor. Passes it to Orte. Pass to Mathurin. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Barton right side. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Duarte, guarded by Wright. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Now, here's Kispert. Defense is right there. Here's Hachimura. The pass to Kispert. Down low, Gafford. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 4. Turner passes to Hield. Smith outside. And stolen by Wright. Barton wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Barton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Barton with the stop and pop.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Halliburton trying to break loose. Pass to Avdia. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night. Now, here's Halliburton. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards out front. As they... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Indiana, they've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Beal from long range. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Morris. Hield outside. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Beal. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Halliburton. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Up top, Porzingis. Turner covering. Here's Beal. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hield left side. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Back to Hield. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma outside. Washington gets it back. Second chance shot. Right side, Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton on the wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Extra sauce on that one, please. Halliburton. Wow.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. And Beal kicks to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hield finds Halliburton. And here's Smith. Here's Hield. Now the pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Smith the pass to Halliburton. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Pass to Avdia. Porzingis with a screen on Hield. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Porzingis and Beal kicks to Kuzma. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hield. Launches it. No good that time. And it's Washington the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Avdia. Offline with his 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the pass to Nembhard. Morris against Halliburton. Turner kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Ooh, offline.
There is a great calmness to Halliburton's game, and that's going to come in handy here.
First team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Unbreaking.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
At guard, Tyrese Halliburton.
And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Fournier, the pass to Barrett. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The shot by Fournier, no good. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Drills it from deep.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Fournier with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Outside for Randall. Can they get it? Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the basket by Halliburton.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Randall. Fournier, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Smith against Randall. Smith passes to Turner. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Right side Fournier. Soft touch off the glass.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Fournier with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Randall, pass to Barrett. They double Randall. Back to Barrett. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Left side Hield. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's the break. Barrett with it. Turner covering. Here's Randall. And it's New York scoring again.
The guy who some people thought might go top 3 in the draft, an old injury to Randall's foot, dropped him down to the number 7 spot. Still pretty good high pick.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. Pass to Smith. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fournier goes in. Now Brunson. And he drives in. The kick out to Fournier. Back to Brunson. Pass to Fournier. 4 on the clock. Barrett passes to Fournier. Over Halliburton. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominant. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Out to Hield. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Offline with a 3. New York trailing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this one.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And a nice finish on the layup. Turner's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's stolen by Halliburton. To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Turner. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Fournier with the ball. Turner covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. On defense, the Pacers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Blocking foul called on first personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Takes a 3. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And it knocks down the first one. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Here's Fournier. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Fournier's got 6.
How about the ball handling display by Fournier? I like that run.
Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Randall with a steal. Barrett against Hield. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Fournier. Now Randall. They double Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Randall. Barrett finds Randall. And the shot goes. 9 points in the game.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around, create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Hield with the ball. Here's the 3. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back.
25. The Pacers, 37.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Isaiah Jackson, first personal foul.
Free throw drops for Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly at the line.
And Quickly drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
McConnell against Rose. Pass to Taylor. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Clock at 6. Here's Matherin. No good on the quick 3. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay calm and execute.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Toppin's gotten his first points in this one.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Matherin. Reddish covering. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. McConnell against Toppin. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Reddish. Lets it fly. Hartenstein, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Toppin, left side. Reddish on the wing. Tip. McConnell with it. Now Quickly defending. Pass to Duarte. From downtown. The Knicks pull it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Quickly passes to Rose. Driving in. kicks it to Quickly. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. And he goes in for the dunk.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate it for them. Rose makes those around him better.
Pass to Taylor. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Duarte. The 3 ball. No good there. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Quickly passes to Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
McConnell against Toppin. Taylor. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Rose against McConnell. Over to the left wing. Here's Toppin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Quickly passes to Toppin. Blocked again! Pass to Duarte. Back to McConnell. Here's Matherin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. They get it back. Pass to Matherin. Another shot, and he lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Rose. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Matherin. Stolen by Quickly.
Indiana foul. Matherin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Rose.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Now a timeout called by New York. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Fournier. Back to Brunson. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 10. And we're just... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Smith, then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Smith no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Here's Barrett, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Smith against Randall. Outside Fournier. Back to Randall. Fournier finds Randall. Knocked away. Indiana leading. And here's the fast break. And they're pushing it up. Fournier, the pass to Randall. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Just 5 to shoot.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barrett against Heel. Crafty move. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Halliburton. Finished off the break. And the Pacers lead by 13. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up. It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Healed against Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. deep three-point range. And they get it back. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
Here's Randall. A three off the inbound. Hits a three-pointer.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. He's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at center. Doors last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Kuzma outside. The pass to Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. And the three off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closer. Randall no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Now, here's Avdia. Barrett covering. Morris against Brunson. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Outside for Robinson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside for Randall. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Grimes. Back to Randall. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Randall. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. With the clock winding down, and Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Outside, Beal. Out left to the wing. Avdia kicks to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 4. Robinson passes to Brunson. There's a minute left to play here in the first, and he makes that one.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get a hand on it. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Passes to Beal. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by Beal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Puts the move on. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barrett wide open. He fires. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. 5 to shoot. Beal from long range. Doesn't go for it. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Brunson against Morris. Goes back up. Pass to Grimes. For 3, Barrett drills the three-pointer.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
14.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Morris outside. Avdia. No points in the game yet for him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Runs in the pass to Grimes. Kicks it to Barrett from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
To the inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Brunson, no good. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Beal. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett is running. No good that time. And Washington the other way now.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Puts it up. Here's Randall shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. There's the drive. Outside for Beal. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Barrett penetrating. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, there's a determination, a sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
He kicks it to Robinson. Nifty move. And again, it's New York.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Trains the three-pointer. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Morris against Brunson. Randall passes to Brunson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. Morris outside. Beal the pass to Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Avdia with it. Robinson picks him up. Porzingis can't hit. Barrett against Morris. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Here's Beal. And no good in the last second attempt this time. What a performance from Ard. Thanks for the great interview, David.
26. The Wizards. 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
You've got Reddish. They'll be topping out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Kispert, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reddish kicks to Toppin. Back to Reddish. Toppin finds Rose. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop. Toppin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Pocket 6. Kispert dishes to Wright. Fires for 3. Hachimura, no good. The Knicks leading by 9. Now the pass to Toppin. Inside. Unhindered. Going all the way. And the dunk by Kispert.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Rose scanning the floor. Hartenstein passes to Rose. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Kispert. Wright finds Hachimura. Over Rose. Back to Wright. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Rose. On the wing quickly. Toppin up top. Back to quickly. To the middle. And Kispert over to help. Shot clock at 5. Rose passes to quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 7. Kispert wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Kuzma passes to Avdia. Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside for Randall. For 3, Barrett. He can't get that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Beal with it. Now defended by Randall. Wizards passing it around. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma to the left side wing. There's Beal with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Driving in, Grimes. Morris with the block. Stolen by Brunson. Randall down low. He's against Morris. Out to Barrett. Randall a screen on Beal. Barrett dishes to Randall. Fires it up. Porzingis with the block. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal from long range. The shot misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, leading by 4. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Porzingis with the block. Morris with the ball. Outside, Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end. And in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
And both free throws good for Beal.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Rose. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside for Beal. Kuzma with a screen on quickly. There's Beal with the 3. Toppin pulls it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the wide open shot for Morris. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Grimes passes to Randall. Here's Grimes. Passes it to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Shot from the wing. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Randall finds Barrett. Here's Robinson. Here's Grimes. Back to Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Wizards trail by 3. Morris outside. There's the feed to Beal. And they get it back. Back to Morris. Second shot opportunity. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Grimes passes to Randall. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. To tie it up. A 3-pointer is right on target. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here's Barrett. To the inside. Randall. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Julius Randall under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Kuzma outside. And there's the try. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
To take the lead. That one misses. The Knicks go the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was gone. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Morris outside. To the left wing. Now, here's Avdia. Barrett covering.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. We love guys who relish the moment.
Kuzma against Randall. Out to Barrett. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Outside Beal. Out to Kuzma. To take the lead. Here's Avdia. Another shot. Oh, no good. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Yes!
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. Hield, that's for two. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees New York take this one.
Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. And so off the tip, it's Washington. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Kuzma. This one for three. Avdia can't get it to go. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. All right, Brett, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use it, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Now here's Halliburton. And the three off target. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Kuzma hits them both. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he's more than just a role player in his first stop.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Fires in the triple. Kuzma's got 5.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Now here's Heel. Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smith with a screen on Morris. Smith outside to win the run. It's rebounded by Morris.
Pacers foul, Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Smith from behind the arc. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Porzingis passes to Beal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 5.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Beal, no good. Indiana trailing here. Turner inside, working on Porzingis. Smith inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Beal. They kick it out to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Halliburton goes. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Beal.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Wizards with a lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Turner. Outside heel. From deep three-point range. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Here's Avdia. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Here are your
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Beal. It's Avdia on the wing. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the Pacers with possession here. 4-point game. Smith outside. Back to Turner. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer could step out and drain 3.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. 3-pointer. Smith against Kuzma. Halliburton outside. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the 2-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Morris. Here's Avdia. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton right side. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
first team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Smith passes to Turner. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Beal. And Porzingis with the block. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Wizards. Healed on the wing. To Halliburton. Shot to win the cold streak. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Porzingis. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Beal. Morris on the wing. Here's Porzingis. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Indiana has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Morris against Halliburton. Smith, left side. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. He's got 9. Pass to Turner. Rebound, Washington. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porzingis finds Morris. Here's Avdia. Here's Kuzma. Second chance shot. Here's Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Nembhard. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 11.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Back to Porzingis. Can't connect from 14.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse.
And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 7. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Also, Chris Duarte out there. And it's Taylor in at the power forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Here's Taylor. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And Washington has possession. Here's Kispert. Here's Hachimura. Misses from close range. McConnell against Wright. Wright with a steal. Hachimura left side. Gafford passes to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Back to Hachimura. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the alley. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He goes, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
McConnell with it. Now Wright defending. Jackson gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Wright against McConnell. Back to Wright. Pass to Barton. Jacks up at 3. Pacers with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the middle. Here's Duarte. Back to McConnell. Here's Taylor. This for the tie. Nails it from 3. It's all knotted up.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
And it's Gafford missing. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Taylor. It's Duarte on the wing. To the wing, right side. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Washington shooting 40% from the field in this one. Right, pass to Hachimura. Connects from downtown. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
McConnell against Wright. Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. 5 on the clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's intercepted. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Jackson. No luck on that one. Nice D from Gafford. For Washington, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Barton outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Barton. It's Wright on the wing. The kick out to Barton. Here's Kispert. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Here's Matherin, pounded by Wright, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Matherin.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. A new lineup here for Washington. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Morris. Here's Avdia. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Porzingis. Duarte grabs the board. Jackson against Morris. Pass to Matherin. Jackson with it. And the dunk by Jackson.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, was peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Offensive rebound. Back to Heel. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. Halliburton for 3. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Beal on the wing, covered by Smith. Kuzma, the shake. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Indiana leading. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Oh, Beal picks his pocket by himself. And then Beal with the dunk.
And Beal with the pocket pick.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Halliburton misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Morris. He nails it, and we're tied.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
To the inside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Now the Wizards in transition. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To take the lead. It's stolen by Heel. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Porzingis. Beal from outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Outside Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now. And all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
All over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And then Turner with the dunk.
Wow. Turner just going off. Stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Beal. Back to Kuzma. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner to the left side wing. 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Morris. Minute 32 left in the game. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
But a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Hield with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Back to Hield. Pass to Turner. Plenty of space. No good. A bit long that time. For Washington, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Beal left side. Porzingis misses. For Indiana, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Wow. That takes steady nerve right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, who kicks it up a notch?
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Beal outside. Oh, that trifecta!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Morris against Halliburton. Smith outside. The 3 is up. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. The kick out to Morris. Over Halliburton. Oh, offline. Smith inside. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. That was an incredible.
If you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's Randall. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. Turner with the steal. Halliburton against Fournier. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward. A big part of two Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Now here is Smith. Back to Halliburton. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Tries the spin move. Outside Fournier. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now, here's Halliburton. He kicks it to Turner. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Knicks with a new 14. Turner with the steal. Smith with it. Brunson picks him up. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got 7.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Out to Smith from outside the arc. That shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside Fournier. Robinson passes to Fournier. Back to Robinson. Poke loose. New York again turning it over. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Randall. Rebound by Smith.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get off inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
For 3, Fournier. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. It's a tie game in Indiana, and we'll be back with you right after this.
13, the New York Pacers youth dance team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. And even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Unable to get that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Heel dishes to Smith. Back to Heel. The pass to Turner. Second chance effort. Sweet move. They kick out to Heel. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go off weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. 4 on the clock. They kick out to Heel. Over Barrett. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Barrett finds Brunson. Handle with the ball. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Smith hits them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Fournier. Outside for Randall. They need this. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Robinson passes to Brunson. And the rejection by Smith. Healed outside. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving the ball. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Now, here is Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Randall against Smith. They kick out to Heel. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
The feed to Fournier. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. For 3, Fournier drills it from outside. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Halliburton outside. The crossover, and Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And Barrett slams it in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Halliburton kicks to Heel. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 9. Robinson with the block. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. That gives them the lead. Fournier's got 14.
Well, you know, it's obvious how much Fournier's teammates respect his scoring ability. I mean, you can see it out there. He's capable from anywhere, and his teammates believe in it.
Shakes him. And it's Halliburton missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks out front. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
First Jackson is out there with Taylor. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Reddish. Here's Taylor from outside off the mark. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Here's Hartenstein, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Reddish's shot is good.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here he goes. Feeds it to Jackson. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Rose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The loudest sections give me six. Let me hear you. Your Indiana Pacemates team, they're amazing.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Into the lane. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The shot no good by Dvoracek. Knicks on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Hartenstein passes to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Healed. Indiana moving the ball. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Healed. Halliburton finds Smith. And Smith with the stop.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Hield can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Reddish dishes to top it. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covering. Right side Rose. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Quickly gets to Toppin. On the wing quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Looked like a goaltend, yet they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
So it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Fournier.
You know, I've really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point guard.
All the time in the world to get that one on.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. Robinson passes to Barrett. Back to Robinson. Clock at 4. Halliburton with the steal. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Nembhard. Second chance shot. Pass to Hield. Halliburton for 3. Kept alive. Here's Turner. Smith finds Hield. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Hield's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Randall with a screen for Fournier to the inside. Randall with the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Julius Randall.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier dependable at making the right pass.
Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. Healed from outside. And the Pacers another three.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Back to Fournier. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson the pass to Fournier. There's a screen by Robinson. Fournier dishes to Robinson. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. The pass to Smith. They kick out to Hield. Here's Nembhard. Back to Hield. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Outside Fournier. There it finds Fournier. Here's Brunson. Back to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Power down with both hands.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Turner. There's contact on the shot and out. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more different fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to check.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Turner.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And Fournier kicks to Brunson. Nice to the hoop. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the three.
When it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 5. 50 seconds left in the fourth. $50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
There at the pass to Robinson. Yes!
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hield can't hit. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Fournier for 3. That one doesn't drop. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance, David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.